Hello and welcome back to our Rimworld whole tile medieval village. I think we're on day 8 right now. Things have been going pretty well for the last little bit. We've managed to shore up our defenses. When we last left, we had a goal on our last stream to build 5 new buildings. We built 2.5 and we laid out the foundations for 4 and 5. So I believe that's where we're going to be kicking off the beginning of today, is getting these all settled up. We had to really restock on our wood supply at our carpenter last time, which was slowing down building for a while, but we've got that back up. We have added one new mod, which is visiting spot? No. It's called trading spot, which I'm going to put in the middle of here. Now, when traders arrive, they will hang around the market, mill about the market. I might actually put it down here, but this is because the last time traders arrived, they stomped my apple orchard into the ground, which I was very sad about, because now we have to replant all those apple trees, and it's going to take a while. So this morning we're all about building out these. There's a few other big projects I want to get done. I want to expand our pen dramatically, basically to the edge of the map here. I'm going to do it with palisades because I'm lazy and we don't have that much brick right now. And I think I want to get some like fishing. I want to get a little fishing spot here, and I want to get a little like charcoal burners and a forest right here. But I think once we're done these, we'll probably focus on the last remaining houses that have to go in right here. Oh no, before we do those houses, I was going to do the military district. So we're going to have a little armory, a little barracks, a little stables, and a shooting range. I'd like to make sure the defenses get a little bit better. A little bit better. Like a hedge jaw, which means goodbye, would be pronounced like English's hey doa. Hey doa. Okay. I like the way that's pronounced. How did I get so much population in only 8 days? Oh no, this is year 3. I believe we're on now. Yeah, 5503. I think the first year we managed to basically get this district done. This district done, and we got like the temple laid out, and the palace laid out, and then it was like palace and noble district were most of year 2. Year 2 slowed things down because we got attacked a few times. We do have, these are laborers that we've hired from the Empire. That's why they sleep in the stable with the pigs. But these are our regular gang, and they're doing all right. They're doing okay. We have lost 3 people, so we're far from perfect. Now that we have the Smithy coming up, also, I'm just realizing we can... Yeah, it became a child. Amazing. Slag. I need steel slag to go over here. I can't wait to go see what happened to Yan. We're going to move all this over that way. Baby Yan has grown up and become a child. He's now old enough to do the following work: patient, bed rest, childcare, basic, haul, and clean. They become able to do more work types. They do various child-specific recreational activities. They need to wear child apparel, which we already have. God damn. He decided to become a follower of the Rogian wreckage. These are the guys who want to... These are the guys who get like a -60 mood debuff because we live in a city and we don't travel. By tradition, Yan is born to Yubel, rest in peace, and Xander, but exceptions can be made. Should Yan remain a subject? Of course. He's also had a growth moment. Biological age of 3, basic, haul, and clean. Yan. Why does he have all this grass in his ear? He is a half dark elf. So he has elven ears, he's beardless, black hair, and he is aggressive. The Moose Clan did not have a good stay. I don't know why his hair is full of leaves, but it's kind of adorable. Yeah, 50 wanderlust. Dudes, he's just gonna be constantly breaking. Non-stop. He's gonna be in a non-stop mental break until we flip him. I can't believe that. He took after his mother's. Yo. We did get a gift from the Moose Clan, a herbalist hat and a visage mask. Probably just sell those. 8 IRL days. Yes, 8 IRL days. Chocolate, are you dead? No. You're running the tailor shop still. Our big Neanderthal brute. Did I have an option to expel a 3-year-old? I know, and I didn't even take it. Can you believe it? Could have yeeted them right out. Yeah, we have a lot of things to build right now. The ominous image is almost done. It's halfway done. It's a little more than halfway. We have all these extra people working, which is great. Speeding things up. Turg is working on the smithy. The jeweler shop is also coming together. Then we'll do that little double house. I'm going to plan out a couple of things while we have a little bit of breathing time. Oh, I already have this planned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfection. Along with this wall that I want to add to expand our farmland, I'm actually going to put this storehouse up here. Because I realized it would make way more sense if my animals could just come up into here and I could just like unforbid a door and let them eat directly out of this instead of having to like drag straw piles constantly. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to put like an orchard here of, I don't know what kind of, some kind of fruit tree. And the end of nationality is a language modifier, so Svensk is a nationality. Svenska is the language. So Norse and Norska. Well, son, you're a man now. Good luck in the wilderness. Stay away from the cave bears and dragons. Try not to get eaten by giant cave spiders. No promises on that, though. What's going on? My pig is sick. Pourquoi? Life-threatening malnutrition. Just give him some cheese. That's what a pig needs. Pigs just need a little cheese. Yes. Feed him more cheese. Fill this pig with cheese. He'll become delicious. Wow, cheese does not do a lot. That's like 10% per cheese. I feel like we're not getting a lot of honey, but I'm also just realizing the apiaries are resting. Still, it's spring, so be patient. How are all in the colony? I missed a few streams. We're doing pretty good. We lost Yubel, so Yan's mother passed away in a big fight. Hans, one of our original 3 colonists, passed away in the same battle, so they're buried here. Our close comrade in arms. And the best hunter always appears as prey. Oh yeah, Tollpanzer, our berserker, died. Hans, we actually sky burialed, so he got eaten by birds. Tollpanzer we lost, but we picked up a new, oddly enough, we picked up a new berserker who is our carpenter. Ethlando, who needs a name, if anybody in chat wants to name anybody. I believe Ethlandrel and Lewin are both unnamed right now. This is great, though. We have so much wood here now. People in Stellaris are upset at me, but I'm dealing with them. Star Trek Infinite? Yeah, Stellaris Trek Infinite. Yeah, that comes out like really, really soon. The Stellaris Star Trek. I was really excited when I heard they were making a Star Trek game, and then when I saw the first trailers, I was like, oh no, you're just reskinning. You've just made a Star Trek mod for Stellaris. And I'm okay with that too, don't get me wrong. But it's not what I thought it was. Why are we running so bad on meat? That's why. We've been tanning with meat, and we've been tanning with dried meat mostly. All right, I gotta be a patient puppy. Ish. The furnace is gonna go in here. I think I can move that. I was thinking I'd like to get these various weapon racks out of here. No, that doesn't fit very well. I don't know if I want to put the smithy inside or if I want like the shop to be outside. I think I might put the shop outside because it will work a lot better. Do a little bounded roof. Oh my god, can you believe it? That's the last thing to leave the inn, are these 4 shelves. The inn is actually going to just be an inn for the first time ever. I think I'm going to move this also here. Just so this is a little bit cleaner for us. You have 3 name opening queue? Yeah, get rid of them all. We start fresh today. Phelan. Let me give you Elthando, the dark elf. Oh man, you're gonna... I can't do accents. I tried. I gave it an honest effort, but it won't let me put them in. Your title is mercenary. Your title is lumberjack, actually. Toll Panzer the Second? Well, clearly I should have made that the berserker, but... I'm gonna give you Toll Panzer 2. Feels it probes. Newton, thank you so much, dude. The ingots are moved. All right, let's take a little look around. Let's see how everybody's doing this morning. We've got Turg hauling lumber around to do construction. Fei Lin hauling to construct. Blander working away at the brewery. Good to see. Chocolate gathering iron ingots and sowing the farms. It is spring after all. Bones just dragging stuff around. We got a lot of people hauling this morning. Flu Viral is working on the houses. Toll Panzer is finding this alpaca that just self-tamed and bringing it into town. I guess we have alpacas now. Cassie working in the kitchen as always. Blairy cutting down some trees outside of town. I'd love to see that. Newton working on the house. Blairl going to bed. It is getting late. Dr. Sean at the research bench as per usual. Yan is asleep in just an absolutely terrible place to be. We need to fix this immediately. You clearly don't have a bed. I'm assuming that that does not count. So we're going to go sheep wool. I'm going to put you like that. Is there any chance? I'd rather you do that right now. Actually, I think I'll just have you. do that. Yeah, and I'm gonna move you into town because I can't. I'm scared if you're this far outside of town that someone is just going to devour you, you small little delicious child. And then the other guys are, what do we got? Consuming bread out in the field, hauling wood. Looks like they've been chopping a bunch of wood, hauling wood, refueling lampposts. I'm okay with that. Retired military mercenary fits you just fine. Perfect. Excellent. The combination of NA. Yeah, I was doing the like Alt 0225 to try and get it, but it wasn't popping up anything. Not assigned to hauling. My dude, that doesn't matter. Ah, you're bringing the rest. Turk, if you don't mind, actually, I'm just going to keep you here. Panzer is showing up with this wood. And then now you can make it the bed for the baby. This can belong to Yan the child. I'm assuming he's too big for the crib at 3. I don't really know how babies work, so. Yan's finally growing up. Too old for the crib. Yeah, I think so. This still counts as a bedroom, which is nice. It doesn't upgrade to like a barracks. It is awful. Lander, maybe you can do a quick clean before you fall asleep, my dude. Scottish, good morning. Slightly impressive, somewhat impressive. Yeah, look at that. All we need to do is tidy. And then Yan goes straight to bed. Boom. Look at that. Beautiful. Father and son. I don't want this alpaca. We're going to slaughter it. Hungry, hungry pet animals. I tell you what. I know we have a lot of things queued. So I think the most reasonable thing I could do is queue even more. Doop, doop. Wait a moment. Wait a moment. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. I'm just going to make these all. Doop, doop, doop. That is a corner piece. He thinks. So because these are palisades, I'm building them in a little bit closer. So I can still build the stone wall outside of them. But ideally we can do that, and then we can expand all these animals out to the air, which will double their pen size, which should give us still not even remotely enough nutrient growth. The nutrient growth is all screwed up because I'm growing tall grass. I can't tell what the right idea is anymore. Some babies are small enough for cribs at 3. You're 198 centimeters, your wife 185. Kids outgrew cribs at a very, very young age. 13-year-old is 185 now. Jeez. This big kid. Kids these days. Out of control. Growing so fast. 1.7. You are a crafter and an herbalore. Ooh, what are we gonna do with you? Braerm. Dark elf. Pyromaniac. What the hell am I doing? Putting a pyromaniac in my village made entirely out of wood. Remember this. Remember this, children. When the entire place comes burning down, remember what I have done here today. Don't forget it. Bones. Why do they say 3-star? These should be like no star. Forgetting speed 125%, learning speed 25%. Apathetic. Yeah, so Tolpanzer is all about the animals, and Bones is all about the mines. He yearns for them. The mine we want to put right here, but we're, man, nowhere close to that. Big blinking warning hazard sign goes here. You say that as if I could pay attention to such things. I came here to lead, not to read. My partner just came home. She's been gone out of town for like the last 10 days. And I think my cats are like, what is happening? We don't understand. This is actually a little different than I envisioned it. I was going to do a sharper curve here, and then a curve in here. Meow, meow. I'm going to redo this. One moment, please. Hello, Mona. All right. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to catch this cat and make her dance. Dance for your subs. You want to say hi? Yes, you do. Hey, what's going on? Mona time. Hello. You saying hi to everybody? You say meow? Mona. Such purrs. I wish I could get this cat ASMR. I need a button to be like, turn my mic off being sensitive. Perfect timing. Meow, monsieur. Meowdy. Hi. Hello, angel. My belle angel. Okay. You did good. You did good, kiddo. Time for her to earn her keep. Such a pretty tuxedo. Yes, I have these two little moo cows. Tuxedo moo cow babies. One which is black and white, the other one which is white and black. And I love them very much. They're very sweet girls. When they want to be. Which is admittedly not always, but most of the time they're pretty well behaved. I like that a little bit more. I've definitely screwed up some of that, but Madame Meow, you did a good kiddo. Well, she's getting her pets as rewards. She hardly ever throw punches. She did kick me in the chest just then, but she hardly ever goes for the throat anymore. You are correct. She's done pretty good. Yeah. I've recently realized as well, we have 3 horses. Oh, we had a baby. Now that we have horses, we can do trade caravans. So I was actually thinking Bones and Tolpanzer, they don't really have jobs. They're mostly muscle. And you know what? Tolpanzer II is actually decent persuasion. I mean, he's not good persuasion, but he could get good with a 1-star, with a bit of passion. So if we wanted to, we could have him. We could have the 2 of those, take the 2 horses and the bison, and they could do trades anywhere we wanted. Throw punches shall be missed. I'd fix my posture, but I have a Mona on my lap, so I couldn't possibly. I remember the throw punch on stream days. She's come a long ways. It's almost like we've been doing this a while. How come we're not making any of these? Do we not have linen? We actually don't. What we do have is a disgusting amount of sheep wool, though. So I tell you what. Let's just solve that slightly differently. This bedroom is ready. Freddy. Strange that I did not plan this any further than what we have right now. New recruit, Bairn. I'm a survivor, have 18 colonists. Put you on herbal medicine. What's your deal, Bairn? Who needs a name? You are also a mercenary, of course. Everybody is a mercenary, apparently, in this colony. You're good at herbal or you're good at crafting. You're a pyromaniac and a sociopath. You're also a tailor. Interesting. I could fire chocolate. I'm just kidding, I wouldn't do that. You're also a decent archer, so we're gonna have to get you a bow. Let's start. By getting this figured out. Oops, sorry, that's dinner, that's dinner. Yan is no longer a rebel. He's finding his place in the colony. That's good to see. We do gotta fix this Rogaine wreckage, though. Ton of animals in the colony. Oh, well, that's nice. He does get that, and he gets childlike joy. 15 days on a conversion ritual. Okay, we have the Archeo Nexus, which we're not gonna do. We should get a quest called a new city, which is something that I'd like to do at the end. Which is basically like, if we can increase our wealth to this much, we can settle our city as a city. And then we get attacked a bunch of times. And if we survive all the attacks, we win the game. It is the medieval overhaul win. Intermediate agriculture. Oh my god. What did this give us access to? Trees, okay, yes. Anima trees, we can plant anima trees. We have oats, no. Herbs, so we can make herbs and sausages now. We have onions, mushrooms. Sugar cane, so we can make sugar. I'm wondering what in here is getting weird patched. There's a lot of weird patches on. Looks like that might actually be it. Where was that one? Intermediate agriculture? Gardening box, sugarcane, herbs, and then a bunch of vanilla plants expanded. Some of these I feel like are meant to be medieval and they've just been rewritten. But that's okay. Gardening box is exciting to me. We're going to plant these all in here. And it's going to look much nicer. Scenario, we started with the innkeepers. The rustic tavern. So you start with kind of like middling medieval tech. And 3 characters. So we started with Turg, Hans, who has since passed away, and Cassie. Was our other start. Trying to learn how to make a settlement instead of beelining straight for rocket parts. Cassie Classic or Phoebe Chillax. I mean, you can go with really either or is the thing. It all depends on like what you want to do, right? You don't have to play on like losing is fun difficulty or anything like that if you don't want. And I think it really depends on like what mod sets you have on whether or not you want to go for absolutely crazy bananas things. Of course, there's Cove. Hello, Josh, my dude. How did we end up? What was the final number on the charity? For those of you who don't know Courser's Cove, they're a fantastic Dungeons and Dragons channel among playing other tabletop games. I did a show with them last night. Which I had a very, very, very great time doing. It was super, super fun. My voice is still a little ragged from it. If you like D&D on Twitch, please go check out Courser's Cove. They did a great 28-hour charity stream, raising money for children's, raising money for, I'm just gonna say children's cancer. They're just trying to give cancer to as many children as possible. That was the goal. It was a smashing success, as far as I am aware. 2,500 was the end total. Wow, amazing. I went to bed last night and you guys raised $1,000 extra while I was asleep. What have I been doing? Goodness gracious. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Childhood cancer support is the answer for helping families deal with when a child gets cancer. They're a fantastic place. Guys, go, please check them out. They're very dear. I've been playing D&D with them on and off for many a moon at this point. There's been a few moons past, dare I say. 1 or 2 moons, at least. So peep them. Peep them up. Give them the peeps. Give them your best peepers. Try to avoid having too many jeepers. Let's go like that. Let's go like this. Let's go like that. I'm gonna go like this. Ooh, I can build chests in bedrooms now too. That's really fun. I'm gonna have to do that. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that, aren't I? Welcome on in, folks. If you're joining me from Courser's Cove, we're doing a little medieval village here today. We're trying to occupy the entire tile of Rimworld. We've been working on this for a little bit now, and it's been going pretty well, if I can say so myself. I'm very pleased with it. It's been a lot of fun. I'm gonna put that there. I also need to put in a potted plant, which I didn't add here either. We'll do that. We'll do that. Truly valid goal. It was 5,000 moons ago that I started playing over on Courser's Cove. 5,000 sounds about right. I was an ancient eldritch being back then. And I still am today. I actually played a ancient eldritch being, a worshipper of an ancient eldritch being last night on their stream, which was just so foolish, so fun to do. Had a super, super great time doing it. I played who was a fish person who believed in an ancient deity, a made-up deity, made-up fish person deity. I think is probably the best way to describe it. What are we doing here? Let's go you. We'll go chest here and here. There's a bunch of extra room in both of these, but I'm okay with that right now. A nearby settlement would like to buy 27 sackcloth in 5.8 days. Could I make 27 sackcloth? Is this very, very, very good? Good gravy. This is Luciferium, Demon's Blood. But this is an arcane shard, which would be hyper useful. 27 sackcloth of normal quality. Can we make sackcloth? Wow, look at this amazing drop-down menu. I had no idea this existed. Leather tanning, sackcloth. 40, 27. That's going to be like... Oh, 1,200-ish, a little less than that. I don't know that I have enough of anything to make that many sackcloths. It looks like we are struggling to keep up on our own stuff right now as well. So I think I'm going to let this quest slide. I think we're going to have to. Now am I a super old elder god? The eldest god? I don't know where we're going with this. Dagon. I've just become Dagon, that's all. Oh yeah, I just remembered something. I need to turn these bookcases around. If these bookcases are here, these wooden cupboards don't need to be. That'll save me a little bit of wood. Currently I have this workshop over here because I don't have any kind of actual jewelry shop. So I don't know what this room's going to be used for now, but probably nothing is the answer. We have this amazing steel longsword. We should give that to somebody. Oh, you have the professor. I can't take your sword away. What about Blander? Did you name your sword? Iron arming sword. Poor. All right. When you get up, you're going to take that longsword. And these weapon racks are facing the wrong direction. So we better fix that as well. But I'm not letting it go. Geriatric god. Oh, that wounds me. So cruel. What am I going to do with all this bison wool? Can I spin bison wool into cotton? I could. Quite warm. Good insulation. Great question here. What's actually the difference between these two? 36 110 with 150 beauty versus 36 110 with 150 beauty, 26 12 26 12. Okay, so it's got like 2% heat. I'm just gonna do that. That actually solves a huge issue, which is what we're gonna do with all this bison wool. Now we will automatically go about getting rid of it. What are you even dyeing? Your boots? Your cloak? Your cowbell? Turk, why are you wearing a cowbell? That's so weird. Baby-faced god. I don't think I have a baby face. Do I? I'm going to develop a complex by the end of this stream. My god. Awful, awful, awful. Oh, the good cheese is almost done. No, it's not. 32%. Good cheese isn't even close. You started your own playthrough using your mod list. There are several mods I'm unfamiliar with, so lots of metaphorical flailing about, working out about how things work. Took me 10 minutes to work out how to make a timer. How to make a timer? What kind of timer? Pick the tribal start, so we have tents and not much else. Having most fun I've had in Rimworld in quite a while, so thanks hugely for that, dude. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I do have a really good mod list I've been working on for a tech progressing run where you start as tribal and you make your way all the way up to like archaeotech. But I haven't completed that list. But I have a bunch of mods ready to rock for it. I can't imagine that mod list being anything short of like 800 mods. Right now, what I've been doing, the big mod list I've been working on, which is one of my secrets, is I'm working on a Total War Warhammer total conversion, basically. Can I create Total War Warhammer in Rimworld? And then can we create a starting condition that's like you start with like 20 colonists and you just go to war with other places? And I think that's what we might do on Thursday. That's my like loose plan right now. I have a couple other loose plans in that bin, but that's one of them. What's going on here? We have no granite. I've been taking our granite stocks for granite. Get it? You get it? You get it? We're gonna need all those. Ooh, and all of them. Those ones are a bit far. We need a mine really soon. We're about to run out of all of our stone, so. Might good try to do just chaos. Listen, I appreciate a good bit of chaos. I'm pure chaos at heart, so. Oh, how to make timber. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Especially if you're starting a tribal run, you've got to do everything with like thick log walls. It's really, really tricky. Honestly, if you're doing tribal, you're probably best making like tents. And even doing... Do I have tent walls? Yeah, tent walls. So like, you know, either from sheep or from flax or whatever have you. I guess actually if you're tribal, you probably can't. Oof, wow, I don't even know. If you're tribal, you're one of the earliest things you could do is Adobe. With this mod list, which the Adobe mixing table and the Adobe baking frame. So you can make this out of hay, which you can get from just cutting grass on the map. It is something you can kind of get from anywhere. This is working. This is being built pretty fast. This all needs brick. So that smithy's going to take a bit. This is fine. Honestly, everything's actually kind of just cruising this morning. Rim War, Rimhammer, and lots more sounds awesome. Yeah, so I have a fantasy Rimworld playlist I'm doing, heavily based around this one, but with some changes. And I also have a 40K playlist I'm working on, which I think might be really fun. Because we never do high tech. Every time we play Rimworld, we do medieval. It is just like the tradition. It's because I love the medieval stuff. It's so much fun. But I do have a 40K list I've been putting together, so. Lysember, hello. Good morning. You got your list? Your list of rules? Rim War, Total Hammer. Total Rimhammer? I think Total Rimhammer is what I would call it. Tribal, you start with 5 tents. You can make raw wood into timber at a crafting spot. Oh, okay. Yeah. Is this my settlement? It is. This is all of our settlements. This is our cute little town. Ooh, we'll get some nice granite once we take over this pin. Let's see. One of the other things I was thinking about doing is this. Off. Pine tree. It has occurred to me that wood is something we're going to consistently be needing more and more of. And as of right now, we don't have a very continuous supply of it. We have a lot of wood on the map, but it's like the more we grow, the less we have. No petty jobs. So I have decided, after some deliberation, to build a little forest out here. We're going to be growing, we're going to do a moat across here. And we're going to get rid of a bunch of stuff. A shuttle has arrived to collect laborers from the Brown Empire. Ah, man. I was kind of hoping that they could do this before they left. Ah. They're so useful. I don't want them to go anywhere. Look at them. They're setting up shelves. They're hauling bricks. Refueling torches. I better auto-load them. Get yourself something to eat. Do it up, man. This is our castle with adjoining village and town. I would think it's our village with adjoining castle more than anything else. A masterwork cloth commoner tunic. Look at that. Damn. You make it out of bison wool? Cool. So he actually... Oh man, that rules. I didn't know that. Is this all good to go? It is. Goodbye, laborers. I'll miss you. Because I'm weaving bison wool into cloth, it's actually making brown cloth. Which is making these really nice brown commoner tunics. Oh yeah, let's turn this on when needed. Actually, let's turn this on never. Because then they should just dye their clothing and fabrics and things like chainmail, like chocolate has here, should not be dyed purple. It'll be a splash of color instead of like a full colored outfit. Yeah, see, look how nice these brown tunics look. I actually love that. I think Bones went and took that masterwork one right away, did he? Yeah, for sure he did. Can make it out of any wool. I think we have the tunics set to just be made out of cloth and linen. Yeah, we do. It's fine. It's fine. We don't get a lot of cloth anymore. In fact, we don't get any cotton anymore. Look at this. 13. Oh my god. We've been waiting on this ominous image forever. 3, 2, 1. I love how we have someone from a different ideology making it. This goes in the church. Where in the church is a great question. I think I'm going to put it right here. Whenever you're done talking to that dweeb, you can go set up your artwork. I hope it's good. Good quality. Love it. Name a character, Bubba. I think we have one right now. Brame. This is our new dark elf that is actually good at things. You know what we didn't do? I just realized. Bubba, we did not set you up on tasks. Oh my god, and we can grill. Today's a great day. Bubba might be my smith. Actually, currently Bones lives here. Right. This is the smithy. Bones lives in the mining hut. That's correct. The mason's hut. I actually think Bubba might become my smith. He's really good at herb lore, so I was thinking about attaching him to a Gromlin tree. But I think I'm going to make him a smith instead. Can I remember where crafting is? So here is clearly no. This one's crafting. Thank you. Here we go. Baba. Calaminos, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Let's take a look at this bad boy. It's made, I believe, out of bone. It is made out of bone. That's so funny. A huge sculpture sized to dominate a room. The ominous image on this piece is a depiction of a sow collapsed in a chair with her infant, a sow, who is already trying to pull herself around. 5 economists gaze upon the scene. If you squint your eyes, the square composition of the image reveals the outline of a myrtle tree. The image tells the story of a sow giving birth to a sow on the 12th of September. Pigs giving birth to pigs. I love how it has all these skulls on it and spikes. This is the ominous image, which also means that everybody now should get like... Ugh. 8 awful cheese minus 6. Wow. I didn't realize that. The cheese I've been making... Well, we've stopped making it. We're making good cheese now. But the awful cheese actually gives a negative mood boost. That's brutal. Yan! Can you do jobs now? You can. Yan, you can. I'm gonna have you haul and clean. Absoluters. I guess I could have you also do like childcare and selling and waiting. Yeah, why not? I mean, you're a baby. What else are you doing? Drawing on the floor. How dare you? How dare you? The economist went, how much can we make off of these 2 pigs? How many giant spiders can we feed off 2 pigs? That's the real question. It's good to me that there are no doormats. Wow, no wonder all my houses are a goddamn mess. That's fine. You need a doormat. You're gonna need a doormat or 2. You're gonna need a doormat. You're gonna need a doormat. You need doormats. Do you have a doormat? You do. You have doormats. Great. Nothing like good leather doormats. Unowned, unowned. Fluvirel, you're moving into one of these. And I guess Bubba is gonna probably move into the other one. Oh, Tolpanzer's in the other one. Whoops. I'm going to give Bubba this one temporarily. This one's going to go back to guests. As soon as this is done, I can move Bubba into that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Everybody will have a home. Technically, Yan and Blander are sharing a home, but they're family, so that's allowed. My God. Bad cheese will do that to you. Bad cheese will upset you. There's no doubt. No doubt about. Is that the ghost of Xander Blander walking around? No, Blander's still here. His wife Yubel died. But we made sure to put her Put her in the ground. We buried her. It was a beautiful ceremony. Lots of wood. So this should all start getting made. I have enough marble to do this. I had a realization recently, which is I should probably not make that a gather spot. I don't know if I should be refueling this. And it's unfortunate because I actually have a mod called Extinguish. It works on most things, but clearly not everything. Maybe I don't have that mod on. Normally I have a mod on that allows you to extinguish fires, so you don't have to like just wait for all their fuel to go out. We could do a Revel of Blueprints. We haven't had one of these in a while. This is a big party where everybody gets loaded drunk. Though I gotta be honest, moods are not bad right now. Oh my god, and we got a grill. We're actually researching stuff so fast now. Now that we have a dedicated researcher, it's incredible. We need a grill. 60 steel or 60 iron. Iron, steel, bronze, or calcium mithril. Oof. We can break those down. And we can break those down. We're not going to get much from it, but we will get a little bit. Man, I really wanted to make this stew pot. Calcium, mithril, definitely not. I might have enough steel to make a stew pot and enough iron to make a grill. We got to move these cheese presses out of here. I'm going to put them in, I think, this little hay storage zone. I think this is going to become full of just presses. Cheese presses, apple presses. Oh, I can make a quarry. Oh, man. You are not small. Wow. Okay, like the only place I can build that is here. I think we might just wait on a mine if that's the case. Damn. Could build it way down here. Or like... Oh, okay. It doesn't entirely need to be... Aha. I could build one back here. It's a bit dangerous. I could also build one up here in any number of locations. Off. All right, we want to think about that. I wanted to build the barn up here, but we do some think. Ubly died. Yeah, there's another dark elf named Xander wandering around too. We have Yan, who is Blander's son. We do also have Bubba is a dark elf. Oh my god, the kid. And I believe not Tolpanzer. Phelan is also a dark elf. We ended up getting a lot of dark elves in the colony just because of... Well, a lot of dark elves invaded us and we captured them. The long story short, it's nice to see people here using the tub and the springs. We are working on the sauna right now, which will be the additional section in here. Ooh, good. And then the crafting bench. So this is the classical crafting bench. This will allow us to unlock smithing. I hope. I really hope. Otherwise, I got to take a deep look at our mod list and figure out why we can't make smithing. We got blocks. They're multiplying. All of these should have... We're going to put in like... All right, they're under raw resources. Amber, amethyst, citrine, emeralds, gold. I think I'm also going to store here. Jade for sure. Onyx, rubies, sapphire. And silver? Maybe also silver. And then I feel like apparel probably has a jewelry section. It do. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to paste it here and here. You're on normal. These should be preferred. If this is going to be the jewelers, we might as well put all the fancy stuff in here. So, is there any way to see the mod list clearer? So the mod list is a Rimpi mod list, which if you're dealing with this many mods, you really should be using Rimpi. It's a very good, very simple software. It is a mod organizer for Rimworld. So if you load the mod list into Rimpi, it'll give you everything in the order, the best order, so that nothing gets conflicted. It'll tell you whether or not you're missing mods. It'll help you download mods. I cannot recommend it enough. In fact, I literally can't recommend you use this many mods unless you're using Rimpi. So it is the easiest way for me to deliver the mod list to people. Hey, these donkeys wandered back in. I guess they're getting shot. I promise you, you use Rimpi and then you'll be like, oh my god, what have I been doing this whole time? What a fool am I? This is almost done. This is coming along faster than I anticipated. It's a real long walk for them to get out there, so. How is it spelled? R-I-M-P-Y. Rimpy. It's Rimpi because it's Rim Python. It's written in Python. I believe. This is my understanding. This bed is unowned. This bed will belong to Bubba. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then this becomes a guest bed. I might have to start building a hospital. Got a bunch of broken down tunics and trash in here. We have a load of bones. More bones than I ever seem to know what to do with. Oh, my kingdom for some bone soup. I have like 3 mods that patch Medieval Overhaul and the vanilla expanded stuff, and obviously I took a really long time trying to figure out what it is that does this, and I cannot figure it out for the life of me. Which one specifically is making it so my cooking is such a pain in the arse. A lot of break risks. No conquest, hungry, drowsy, disliked. ton of disliked xenotypes. Yan. Yan is like, I need to go. I need to leave. Turg is in here having a nice meal with Marina. Marina eating some bread. Turg having a beer. He's like, I just gotta stay in here to take care of the kid every now and then. Make sure they're doing okay. This is one of my favorite things, having like the little, having all of these spots as gathering spots. Ooh, I can turn these on dining. Ew, cute. Saunas are finished. I don't love these decorations. But for now, let's give them a shot. Every year on the 9th of April, believers feast and celebrate the industrious dinner. Is that right now? That's our guys. What time is it? It's 22. It's a little late to do this. But that's never stopped me in the past. Everybody, come to the tavern. It is time to eat way too much food. Big wall, big farm. Yeah, we need more room for all of our animals. Our poor little babies. They never have enough to eat. Name a pond.
Named farming.
Farming. Oh yeah. What else? Well, what else? What else can I do? Seems you're really into that. Off to bed. Have a good night, dude. Sleep well. Have a great week. TTS wants it too. We can get a farming in here. Love the bot rumblings. Dude, when the TTS goes bananas, it's one of my favorite things. Look at this. We got people eating at the table, drinking and eating. Everyone's like, oh, I can't wait to fill myself on this awful cheese. Will this get worse? He's eating more awful cheese. No, okay, thank God it caps at 7. Get rid of this awful cheese, man. We're making good cheese now, but it takes a long time. I do love seeing all of our people hang out in the inn together. Most people eat at the bar, but some people are eating at table. Phelan is over here like, yeah, I'm just gonna eat by myself. Don't worry about it. All of our visitors all going to their own bedrooms. Tell me this isn't a great look, you know? It's a comfy inn. It does look like a comfy inn. We got to get the theater set up. And then maybe, you know, I was going to do round tables, but I'm thinking maybe we do a Tarako table and probably like a poker table. Or maybe like, I do love this Rim of War. Maybe I could do like that down there and just not have seats around it or something. Oh, the sauna's ready. Hot diggity dogs. We're gonna put that in there. We're gonna put a little rack of wood next to it. Earthquake.
What about a Viking long table for absurdly large board games?
I mean, this place is very Viking long haul themed. I don't know if you noticed that. I very much inspired by Viking long haul. A trading opportunity. An anonymous broker contacts you on the comms console. You mean the scribe bench. He has been in contact with Bicambri Nation and has managed to strike a deal for apparel. He's managed to negotiate for a trader to pay extra for any items in his category, but he requests 232 silver as a brokerage fee. Unfortunately, I don't have 232 silver in a trade zone. In fact, I don't have a trade zone at all. That should be lots of room. An unforgettable industrialist dinner. The meals were excellent and everyone savored them. They get +8 mood for 6 days. We got +4 development points, which also allows us to reform the creed. Oh my god. Oh my god. What do we want to add? We had so many thoughts in here. Proselytizer is really nice. Craft culture, trader, and industrialism, I think, were the 3 we were really looking at. Slow, relaxed. This will... Either one of these... Apostasy is accepted. Interesting. A trading fair and a merchant. Trading prices improve. Trading is required. Expectations become high. Everybody has their own home right now, so I feel like high expectations is not something we would struggle with. I do love the idea of having books, but I think we're ways off of that. How do we feel about traders? Human primacy, city building traders? Well, we do have this like massive market stall. And the idea of being able to trade for extra money is really nice. I think that's what we're gonna take. I don't love the idea of slowing down our labors, mostly because we haven't even unlocked smithing yet. Other options. I don't think any of these work for us. Oh, non-aggression we could do. But I don't know what benefit it gives us. Comms console, witchcraft. Sometimes we have to translate for the game. Not always. Craft culture would change our leader because Turg would not be the leader anymore. I think Chocolate would become the leader if we were craft council because he's our tailor. I like the idea of trader. I've also never played a trader village before. Expectations become high. Increased by 1 for everyone in the colony. Trading is required. Recent trade +5. Trading price, extra 10%. This also gives us the merchant, the prosperous vendor. A welcoming and charismatic, though somewhat cutthroat trader, specializes in establishing mercantile routes with other colonies. Can signal for a random friendly faction trade caravan to make a detour every 5 days. This role becomes active when your faction has 3 believers. Call trade caravan, trading fair, must be a believer. Must be a believer. So here's the thing. I was gonna make that Blairal, but Blairal believes in eating people. We gotta do some conversions. Dang. Son. All right. That's fine. You are finishing up Bubba's house. It's pretty much done. A masterwork rustic dining chair by Flew Viral. Yeah, I love seeing these last houses come together. We're so close on finishing this as well.
Of course he does. The people jerky is just that good.
That long pork. The longest pork around. Oh, everyone gets to be really unhappy unless we do that. God dang it, Bobby. Everyone else is really bad at persuasion, aren't they? I did talk about making Tolpanzer a traveling merchant. He's barely wounded either. It's 7 in the morning. Let's wait like an hour. I don't want to wake everybody up yet. Cave beer. You stay the hell out of here. Don't you come into town, young man. I want no part of you. All right. Well, let's take Tolpanzer. Make him the prosperous vendor merchant. Brawlalator. What can everybody else become? Spear Flame. Seed Head. That's actually a very fitting role for Blairy. Everyone is still asleep. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I'm also going to look at your... What does a Seed Head do? A lot of it really good. That would make Blairy really, really good at planting. A Brawlator would not be good for Blairal, though she has really increased her melee. What about Blander? What do you have? Spear Flame. Damn. Melee hit chance +7. Melee dodge chance +7. Won't use weapons. Berserk trance. I think I'm going to make Blander a Spear Flame. Yeah, yeah, yeah. First, though, let's get Toll in here. No. Somebody, it's sometimes better to wait until your colony is more established before you assign roles. That's fine. We can change roles over time. Man, I'm actually really tempted to make all of those people into their specific role things because they would get huge buffs from it. I don't suppose any of you can just do a quick tidy before we get... I'd like the temple to not be a trash heap. House Soren left us 3 exalted medicine. Very cool, dudes. Thank you so much. They had a pretty good stay. Their stay was okay, I should say. Tolpanzer discusses shortcomings, but he wants to serve the community better. He discussed his dedications to trading. Talked about improving the colony by selling a lot of stuff. He discovered his weakness. He's not that good at trading, but he could be better if we did more. He is now the prosperous vendor. And I think we'll let everybody just work the rest of the day right now. I don't want to spend too much time doing one of these, one after the other after the other. Cassie is kind of doing the sales. The problem is that Cassie is the ominous preacher. So she's actually like our moral head right now. Do I want this to be a flat room? Probably. What do you got for me, Johnny? You know, actually. Why not? I'm obsessed with the 2 floors. It's just my favorite. News of war! The Harpamantis, which I believe are the Minotaur people, and the Moose clan, which I think are Vikings, have become hostile with each other. I'm gonna put a hearth in here, but I gotta be honest, I don't think I need to. Because this is also a smithy. And I feel like it's gonna be hot, hot, hot already. Heck yeah. Smooth as butter. Yes, Newton. Yes. Build me great walls. I love in all of my games, Newton is a constructor. Like, always just a famous wall builder. Soon as this is done, we can open up all of this, get all of these rocks, which will give us an easy ability to finish some stuff down here. I'll start working on the hay storage probably right away. And I'm also going to set up the tree line here, which I'm just realizing. Who are all these people with many, many quests? Are they confused? What's going on? I feel like these people don't actually have anything to trade. They don't. Salt. Heavy fur. Silver ingots. He has 1 silver ingot. I would buy that. Can I give you some trash? $1. Do I have anything worth $1? Perfect. What happened to you? Aha, you got in a fight. That's why. These guys got in a social fight as they were leaving town is what happened. Rip $1. The silver ingots are just like chunks of like fused silver. Oh, this rules. Look at this, the jewelry place. I didn't realize this, but we do have all these necklaces and stuff already. I think that probably got them out of here. Absolutely it did. We might be able to empty these out. One of these is filled with dyes. I'm kind of thinking about filling one of these boxes just with linen. With flax. Which would open up a bit of this cupboard space a bit. This cupboard's a mess, so. Beep, 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 beep. I'm gonna build one of these here, and I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this one as flax, and I'm gonna say copy, paste, copy, paste. So I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna move the flax to that barrel, the linen to this shelf, and then the rest of this can just be different types of leather. Because I think if I have 3, it should allow us to stay like kept up. Heavy magical leather. Ooh. I don't know what that came from. Something big. Loot, it's so well placed. I try to have a place for everything in the colony. It's kind of one of the big things we're going with. Ooh, another animus seed. I don't suppose there's room for you. There is. We have 4 Animanexus trees in the royal garden. It's 8. It's going to be 8 dryads. It's out of control. So many dryads. I still have a lot of tattered apparel on people, which is a shame, but the problem is it's my armor. My ring of holding, that's going to get broken really soon. Armor. Armor. Oh! Oh! We can make armor. Light lamellar or padded armor. I don't think there's any difference in the two. Work to make 200. I think we determined there wasn't any difference between these two. It's just what they look like. There is also Viking leather armor. But I'd rather use the medieval overhaul stuff, I think. Padded armor and light lamellar. Padded linen tunic refers with mail plates and overlapping tan leather, providing lightweight bodily protection at a low cost. Variation of the leather vest. The padded leather covers more of the body and is therefore more protective, but is more cumbersome. Torso, neck, shoulder, shoulder. Torso, neck, shoulder, shoulder. Well, I tell you what, why don't we make like 3 of each? Pigskin? It neither protects nor insulates well. Leather. Good traditional material. Heavy magical leather obviously would be quite good, but I don't have a lot of it. I think I'm just going to say leather. We're going to try making a bunch of those. What dryads are you using? With your constant use of wood, I'd suggest the wood type. Currently, they're just immature dryads, so we haven't bound with any of the Growlin trees because it takes so much upkeep, and I haven't really had like herbalists that have enough time. Padded chaussures, Zweihander hats, various types of gloves. Protective simply due to its size and shape, but mainly worn for decoration and a status symbol. Padded chaussures would be smart. I can make them out of anything. They are outer clothing, so I'm actually going to want this for X per person. 1, because everyone can wear these. Boop, boo, doop, doo, doop, doo. I probably want them to be made out of leather. I can't afford that. Sheep wool. I think we're going to do sheep wool. We'll take padded armor and light lamellar and we'll move it to the top of the list. Boop, boop, boop. Tunic, trousers, doublet. Is doublet outer? Middle. Right, skin, middle, accessory, cape, hat. Oh. Outer. Oh, interesting. We could actually just make a set of armor for everybody. X per person. Tabard is definitely like the last thing I should be working on. I'm going to do that. So it's like tunic, trousers, the middle doublet, the cowl, then armor, then padded armor for the legs, then a cloak, and then a tabard afterwards. That's a bunch. A group of timber wolves have wandered in with a war crossbow. Is it only the one? It is. Can I make a rug out of timber wolves? I can. 100% chance to attack. You were hunted, and then nobody went and picked it up. All right, let's have patience. There's a lot of farming going on right now. There's a lot of stuff going on. Maybe more members. I wouldn't mind hunting that timber wolf, but we're going to have to do it tactically. Like, I'm probably just going to have to get Cassie to come down and do it. And in fact, let's just do that right now. Because I would love more rugs. Rugs are kind of like one of the things we don't have that we need for like every home. Just for like nice visual impact. This will go in Cassie's home if she does this. Ooh. He was fast. Oh, he's real fast. You got him, Cassie. You're a boss. Yes. In the heart. Yoink. What's really funny too is he's got all this gear on him, so when he butchers, he's gonna like explode. He's just gonna be a loot pinata when we get all this off. Also, a legendary bone war mask is very funny. I didn't realize that. That's probably gonna be worth a lot of money. 163 bucks, actually not that bad. Let's make sure that none of you are using large timberwolf pelts. But that all of you are making timberwolf rugs. All right. Oh my God. Oh! Do my eyes deceive me? They don't. Uh-oh, Turg. You locked yourself inside, though. I have good news and bad news. The bad news is that the Iron Alliance has just renewed its mercenary troops. You know what? Doc Sean. Right, this never really does what I want it to do. Every time this happens, we get attacked, like, right away. Without fail. The Iron Alliance, somebody always hires them, and they are who raid our base. Nice. Look at all these animals. They're like, yo, did the pen size just double? Let's get out of here. Let's get it. Tasty treats. Piggy galore. You love to see it. You gotta love to see it. And then we can work on this incredible piece here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's cut that one. And then we'll actually go like this. Make it one more longer because I am obsessed with symmetry. We're going to put a door here. And then a floor of straw. Not that I have enough stored, but, you know. What are you going to do? And then I can reinstall you here. And I can reinstall you here. Amazing. Where's the arena, the jousting grounds? You raise a good point. You raise a very good point. Where is the arena and jousting grounds? This is going to be the fishery. This is going to be the charcoal workers. This is going to be a little bridge and a moat that leads to the hunting forest, which I have some pretty cool ideas for. This is going to be the entrance. Oh, it's here. This is where it is. This is the train. This is the training yard for the military, if that's what you mean. That'll be like the wrestling circle. The other option, and this is an idea I had just the other night, was I've been trying to figure out what to do with this section of the map. And I realized I could draw walls here over to this, up to here, over to this guy, and then over to here. And I could technically add this into a huge additional section and then have basically the entrance come like this way and then that way. And then everything else is to just like walk this like long walk around the map. I love this new pen. I'm vibing on it. Nutrition growth is 19.98. That ain't bad. I guess we can get rid of this broken cart in here too. I don't know what it gives us, but we should also just check the home zone. Otherwise, everybody goes outside to cut trees all the time, which is not something I want people doing. It confuses our lads. I'd accept that as well. That's pretty much the size of our town right now. I haven't really finished this district. I haven't really started this district, I should say. But it's rough layout, so. Rena makes nice fort. Does it give you Ilaganus? Visitors from House Soren are about to leave. They are afraid to do so for the following reason. Satyr bards are social fighting. Do you allow them to stay until tomorrow? Yeah, if you need to. I think that's these idiots, but they're not actually social fighting anymore. Oh my god, Blair, he picked up the war mask. Yes. I love the horns. I'm okay with that. That's a good look. The cart, I mean, does it give you cartilage? It does give us, I think, components. Oh, awesome. These trees that are also like full grown, all just got like automatically set to harvest. We do need to do a few other things, including paths. Oops. That should be fine. And I was thinking about doing another small, basically like little tree orchard over here. Not potatoes. I could make it apples, but I'd rather make something else. I think I'll do birch trees. You know what? That'd look nice. No petty jobs. It's got to be lowest priority alongside of this. I forgot to make this low. I don't really want people like freaking out about that. I'm going to kick these guys out tomorrow to make sure that they actually leave properly, because I think they were maybe a little bit glitched. So, is there a way to get pasta? I don't think in medieval times. I'm sure there are mods that can make pasta, but I don't think we have them. Dealing with me can be a punishing experience. Don't worry, you'll fit right in. Yes. We have a few of your type here. You are not alone. Quite a few punishers. Just gotta expand that out a little bit naturally. I'm okay with the back of this being just wild field. In fact, I would prefer it. I don't know how much of this I want being grass. Flu, animal disease. Yeah. I can't. Like, set that to be my standard, can I? Woof. I mean, I guess it's pretty like rare they get sick. We should start making better medicine soon. Mickey T, thank you for 4 months of primer. Appreciate it. Appreciate so much. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're enjoying the streams, enjoying the Rimworld. Gee whiz. It's a wild field. Yeah. You're not wrong. I think I can build more stuff. This is kind of done. This is just waiting on... We're running a little low on wood, though we have a ton of timber. Aha. That's something I wanted to do. Do I want to do this with Farm Pass? I think I do. It's occurred to me that I have not set up any flooring around the walls where people need to be able to go and quickly, and also not have trees in their way. This is all to eventually actually become proper stone flooring. But for right now, a dirt path is better than no path at all. Okay. Did we ever put any other things behind this? We didn't. You just have the clothing rack of 100%. I'm gonna move you. It's kind of funny because I actually can't see what's like happening here. in this crate. But we're pretty much going to paste this, except we're going to say... Right now, he's commoner tunics and doublets. Actually, I'll allow commoner tunics and doublets, and I want the other stuff in here too. I want cowls. I want cloaks. He says cloak as if that's an easy one to figure out. I want lamelier. And I want padded chaussures. And actually, I want all of these in that clothing rack as well. Yeah, and just the way it is here is just a little bit of overflow. But these will accept all of the important 100% things. So anything that's in like sellable condition, equipable condition will be in the marketplace, available for sale. Nice little shop, thank you. It's coming together a little bit at a time. Which also reminds me. Do I want this in the sell zone? I don't know that I do. I have a steel arming sword here, and I have a war crossbow. Damn, that war crossbow does a ton of damage. Elven longbow. I think you're all using... Oh, you're using an elven longbow. You're using an elven bow. And you're using a war bow. Which is really good. You're using an elven bow. Bubba is currently using nothing. Well, it looks like we figured out what you're using. You're going to use the war crossbow. Your melee is also 7. So I need to give you an offhand weapon. Bone axe? I think I'm going to give you that bone axe. 9.3. No, I'm going to give you that steel hatchet. Sidearm. Excellent. Bubba, why aren't you taking the path? Why are you walking through the tall grass? Oh, yeah. I also need to do this. This one's been done so frequently that there's literally a path been started here by visitors. The paths grow. The shop is looking a little empty. So the marketplace is something that's like pretty new. We're still trying to fill it out. It's got the meat, the cheese, the breads. Well, we're a little shy on meat right now. God damn it. Does this not just explode the moment we have one harvesting season? I wanted to put all the pressers in here. Sheep cheese poor, sheep cheese normal. If I reinstall you, does it kill the cheese? I bet it does. Lots of harvesting going on. Simple meals rotting away. That's fine. We have a ton of beer. We have a handful of mead. Awful mead. There we go. That's the problem. You need to be good mead. Mostly we have beer, which is fine. These guys still haven't left. I love that the birds have a single spray per orientation. I know that's not the case for everything, but it's a lot more noticeable when they're landed with their wings spread. Yeah, the birds is actually a mod, and it's one of my faves. I'd love to see if I can find one here. Kestrel. These little guys. So these actually come from a mod called Birds Beyond. They did Birds Beyond Temper Forest, and they've never done any other birds. They've never done any of the other biomes, and it really saddens me because I think it's a fantastic mod. It really adds a lot of life. And they are like an animal you would expect to see. But they also do things like eat the rats and stuff. You know, like they eat little vermins. It's a great mod. It's one that, like, the moment it came out and I tried it, I was like, oh, well, this is just permanently in my load order from now on. Walk in the park, we need more space. Think I'll be able to trade axes? Oh, I could trade these axes for sure. The moment somebody comes by, which, truth be told, I could summon people with a trade caravan. We did just get a big harvest. Why not? A trade caravan has been attracted to your settlement and will arrive in approximately 1 day. Everybody's in here just drinking back beer. Error, Ren Bones Vent. I love seeing the errors come up. I think we have an ice rec room. They share knowledge and stuff when they're in here too. I can make all these diners as well. Yeah, why not? I'm not going to make this one a dining spot. I love this. Technically, I meant to have somebody like working shifts here. 33 seats. Allow guests, allow colonists. Customers can visit while a shift is active. Oh, it also serves as a shop. I would need to assign somebody like permanently here, which would be Blairal. I think she's got enough work on her hands right now. There's a lot of constructing to be done. These idiots. Y'all are gonna run out of food or something soon. This is hilarious. She actually... Oh, we sold her all this stuff. That's right. That's right. I should get a notification in a day that they're stuck. Yan is in a really bad mood. He wants to go eat a fine meal. Oh, binge. Food binge. Why? Because he hasn't left the colony. Yan, you're a baby, dude. You can't just be leaving the colony whenever you feel like it. You're 3 years old. Turg, terrorizing dreams. Old Knight Turg, whose hair is starting to gray quite a lot. Dreamt about an unfortunate marriage. I was in a small church getting married. My family sitting on one side of the room. The other side, there was fiancé's family. The pastor was giving the ceremony. And we were holding hands, looking at each other. At one point, I slowly looked over to both of our families. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Everything was fine. My family sitting in pews as normal. My fiancé as well. After looking at them, I looked at my fiancé. A few seconds later, I looked back at the families and noticed something odd. Her family had changed into a random menagerie of canines. My family was completely unfazed. I looked back at my fiance, which had turned into a grayish-black werewolf, smirking, still holding my hands. Is this an omen? Is Turg going to marry a werewolf? We should make some art. My dudes, we should make some art. Sacred tablet pedestals. Toxotrolls, hematrolls. These are all trophies. Dragon statues of colonists. The brutal form. I'd like to fill this with a bunch of bone sculptures. Because bone is what I have a lot of. I'm going to make 2 large bone sculptures, and then I'm going to make many small bone sculptures, and we'll let them go as they go. A group from the Western Republic are visiting the colony. They all have bedrooms, but they don't have things to eat. They should. Are there werewolves? I don't think so. There shouldn't be. Why do you have a little question mark on you? Add more saunas or shrink the room. Room is too large to heat. Maximum of 50 cells per heater. I see. I gotta get rid of this stall door and I gotta build a regular door. Who can do that? You know what, Turg? When you're done your bath, you can just rip that down, ipso facto, and start working on that right away. I love these like little puppies and ducks just drawn on the floor. It's very fun having children in the colony. It's a great addition to the game. Now this sauna works. It's awful in here because it's so filthy. But people should start using this room now. I guess I'm going to need a torch in here too. I feel like when they use the sauna, it's going to light up. It's dark there now. Yeah, let's just keep an eye. I think when they use the sauna, it will light up. It'll brighten. Because it needs to be like an active fire, right?
It's great having stories where Lil Porkchop is hiding in the hay pile as the pirates destroy the base.
You gotta have spots for Porky. Little Porkums. Hey, that dog is eating an egg. How rude. Dog ate Mrs. Honker's egg. Oh, but he's doing his job hauling hay. We gotta get this path done. Big problem with having this massive field now is like in order for people to go out, they have to go so far. This successfully moved and did not ruin the cheese. Therefore, I would like you to move that straw pile so I can move this cheese. And I guess I'm gonna have to put like a barrel of milk in here. Normal. Let's go preferred, maybe. Uncertain about this right now. I want stuff off the floor and put it into storage wherever I can. In here, I want production. 1 2 3  4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 157 158 Grill. Grill me up, baby. We're gonna go iron grill. What are lentils? How does this work? Hold on. 70-70 and herbs are 70-50. They're even less sensitive. So if that's the case, I'm going to shrink this zone. Say that much. And then I'm going to expand this zone. Say... that much. And I'm going to say herbs. Not much. Bandit outpost upgraded. Woo! These guys are getting big. But that's okay. Egg day keeps the dog from going stray. You got raided, accidentally killed the dude? That happens. There's always more raiders. Always more raider food. Hope you've been well. It's been a while since I've chatted in chat. I usually lurk. Don't worry, my dude. I appreciate the lurks. I always love my lurkers. I'm a lurker in many places. But I've been doing well, my dude. We got the 3-year anniversary coming up this year. Coming up this week, I should say. Fertilized egg duck. Good stuff. Good stuff, egg duck. I'm in a good mood. I've been really enjoying the Rimworld lately. It's been like a kind of nice change of pace. But this playthrough has just been an absolute joy. I've been really... it's been coming together quite smoothly, which I like. A good experience. Good experience. Has the caravan arrived? It has not. Where that caravan is, I do not know. These visitors arrived. We didn't get to do these 27 sackcloths. I would have loved to do this to get another arcane shard. But I literally didn't have the flax on me. We are swimming in lentils. Yeah, it's probably a good idea that I minimize this lentil district because we seem to be making too many lentils for a reasonable amount of consumption. Just got back into Rimworld again as well. Forgot how fun it is. Are you committing all the crimes or going more peaceful? We're pretty peaceful. We haven't really... all of our prisoners we've been treating really well. In fact, we don't even have any prisoners right now. Which is a rarity. We're going to have to just capture some people. We haven't been raided in a while either, so I suspect a raid is going to happen. Soon. Soonish. But yeah, we've been pretty peaceful, defending our homeland, but that's been about it. So, are we trying to get a new person? I mean, we're not recruiting anybody at the moment. Again, like our prison is empty, so I'd love to have more people. Always, the village must grow. Here we go. There's our bulk goods trader. So we're gonna sell this guy a lot of lentils. Now, the amazing thing is, this guy should hang out here in the marketplace. Maybe they die. At the age of 65, my grandma started walking 5 miles a day. She's 92 now, and we have no idea where she is. Should put one of those GPS tracking collars on her, clearly. Just gonna end up showing up in a magazine. And be like, how did you get in here? Where are you guys going? Why are you not taking the road? I have perfect pathfinding on, or clean pathfinding. I should check which pathfinding mod I have. Toll Panzer, even though you're not very good at this, I'm gonna have you wake up and trade with these guys so you can start working on being our prosperous merchant. So much for sale. Yaks, pigs, a panther demigriff, toxic meat. Herbal meds. I'm gonna buying those. If dye. A lot of oils. Wood. I might also buy the wood. All right. What do I have to sell you? I'm going to sell you like 1,000 lentils, I think, because I have an insane amount of lentils. We also have a lot of garlic. Pigskin is not very good, so I'm going to sell that. Camel hide. I don't know where that came from. Magical leather I'll keep. Demigriff I'll keep. Alpaca we can sell. Oh, apparently I have a ton of wood. I'll sell this cowl, this tail cap, this kid romper. I'm going to keep that for now. That's 700 of your dollars. I actually feel like this is a pretty good deal. You can't really afford to buy a lot more off of me. I suppose I could sell you some white willow bark, some ginger root, and wormwood leaves. Sure. Allow it. And now it'll be really nice to just kind of like hang around the marketplace here. I don't know if they'll actually buy anything from the marketplace, but that would be cool. I just like the idea of that it being a busy area on the map. Don't you dare sell that garlic. It's so delicious. What are you doing, my dude? Get out of Bubba's house, you creep. Yeah, that's right. Get out of there. Weirdo. I like how the game was like, you have 5,000 wood. And I'm like, where is it? And then I also realized every single house I have has a secret wood pile to keep the fires going. So that's probably where. So trading, we should now also get recently traded +5. As usual, our products are flying off the shelves. A venerated goose, unforgettable festival. +1 for wearing the colors. 20 for the city. +10 for warmth. Who is this? This is flu viral. This is luxuriantly comfortable, which is amazing because this is like the worst house I have. Oh yeah, what does this do? Comfort +005. Ambrosia sprout. That reminds me, there was an ambrosia sprout down here, but I don't think we harvested it. She sure don't look like it. This is almost done. Afterwards, the animals should stay out of there. The idea is basically I'm just going to have that as my storage until I need to open it. And then it's just like I can open it in the winter and they'll go in as they need food. They'll go here when they need healing and when they need warmth. Why are you all... Oh, you're all flued. You're all doing okay on that though, right? Yeah. And that's good because that's like closer. And then as they need food, they'll go out here. It's going to be a bit of a pain to hike everything out from this field all the way to there, but like we're going to have to do it a little bit at a time. Question marks and exclamation marks. The question marks are trades, so I can trade with anybody with a yellow question mark. The green exclamation marks are quests, so I can pay them to get a quest off of them, which would send me out somewhere into the world, which we just really haven't done. Not for any particular reason, but mostly because it's difficult to leave the colony. Your grandpa's a hero, served on a heavy cruiser when he was a cook. He's also the third man in an ammo line for an 18-inch gun. Started, made successful, and sold 4 businesses doing farming, trucking, and truck repairs, and now he's retired and still goes out weekly to mow a ton of lawns. My God, he sounds like a workaholic. No, it's really impressive though. That's a hell of a life. Football pitches, earns money to go on a cruise every year. Wow. I mean, don't go on cruises. Cruises are like terrible for the environment. Go on a vacation by all means, but cruises are the worst. Don't go on that. Cruises are designed specifically for old people though, because they can't really do anything else. It's very, very difficult mobility. I understand it. I don't have to like it, but I understand it. Sausages, skewers, fine grills, and simple grills. 0.5 for a simple meal, 0.5 for a simple grill. Should I be simple grilling? I guess I'm just gonna wait till we get sausages. I wish we had salt. Salt is something I don't quite understand how we get a hold of. Also this stew pot. The stew pot is what I really want. Prototype crafting branch. I don't have enough iron to make. We've intercepted a message about an old rune complex near the inn. The rune can contain anything. How close to the inn? This one. That's not far. Neither is this. How far are you? That's half a day. That's half a day. Wow. Are these guys friendly? We're in Cambria Nation. Should we start going on quests? I'm actually starting to feel like we can go on quests now. Which is something I would normally never think about doing. Papa, do I want you to hunt? I don't know. You have a crossbow. Probably not. A masterwork wooden barrel in the storage shed. Fantastic. Critical. It's going to be where we store our milk. To make cheese. Maybe do some questions, go on a cruise, the old ships with the sails. Oh, man. I mean, those are a little bit better for sure. You're still just like dumping a lot of stuff into the ocean as well. But fortunately, my grandma has 7 back surgeries. Can't really do anything else. Yeah, so I feel you there. My parents have entered into a bit of a cruise age right now because of like mobility issues. So I get it. I just love our planet also. So I'm very conflicted when it comes to things like cruises. If you do a quest, then you do the same quest again. Did you just request? This is Bubba. Right? Bubba, you're my smith. Yeah. Why did I put bones there? How do I keep doing this? I keep trying to select someone and selecting the wrong person all the time. Bones. And you, Bubba. And you, unowned, because I don't have a jeweler. I could give Yan his own home. But I like that they share a home as a cute family, and he's got the little, like, toy baby dinosaur and stuff in here. Little baby dragon. Nice. Man, they are just making masterwork stuff all over the place. Which, on one hand, I love, and on the other hand... What are you doing? Fine meals with a honeycomb? Are you kidding me? You do not use honey in any recipe, young man. Can you believe this? This is where all my goddamn honey's been going. Into honeycombs. I don't think he's using that honeycomb right now. I think it's just there and he went and got other ingredients to fill the gap. At least that's what I'm going to tell myself. God damn it, I was wrong. Osmond honeycomb, dried meat, milk, onions, raw fungus. That's a pretty good meal. Honey, meat, milk, onions, and fungus. It's like a good stir fry. Got a question from one of those peeps, see what they have to offer and do a venture of the runes. I mean, I think those runes would be what we go out and check. Who would go? It'd be Toll Panzer? Bubba and Bones? No, I don't think Bubba. I think Bubba is too valuable. Oh, he's an archer. That's why he's there. I think it's Bones and Toll Panzer are the ones who go on adventures. They could probably take Blander with them or Phelan, maybe. I love that they've got the leather armor on now. I mean, technically, Turg could go out. I don't really see any reason why not. Somebody wants to venture. Yan wants to go on an adventure, but he is a baby. So it's unlikely I will take him. Doc Sean is about to finish the crafting bench. I have a question. I can't tell what they're going to sell until we talk to them. That makes sense. Abaquiro Nation, Clark Haran, Negarathi, House Oswin. Where's the closest? Gondar. These guys are probably the closest medieval faction. Civil Kingdom. 3 days. What if we took a horse? It doesn't really tell me. That's probably like 2 days there and back with a horse. Whoa. Hunting animals. A pet. For the travel, we have 2 horses and we have bison. So the bison, Hamish, is our pack animal. So we store everything on him because he's such a monster. And then the horses are used for like transporting our people. Which is a good point. That's all we really have. Is we can only really take 2 people anyway. You know what, man? Let's do it. Let's go on an adventure to the ancient complex. I'd like to know what's in these. We're gonna take bones. We're gonna take who the hell did I say was going with him? Toll Panzer? Yes. We're going to take Hamish, Snow, and Stallion. No rider. Let's see. Travel supplies. We're gonna need probably bread. A bedroll. We should probably make a second bedroll. 6 herbal medicines. We'll take like 20 bread maybe. Let's take 19. 3.5 days of food. That seems like it's going to be enough. Other than that, I think that should keep us going. Sheet and Starry, dead. Travel time is 0.3. This is like no time at all. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how they do. I'd like to see people get on the road. Hey, these dweebs finally left as well. Make sure you bring 250% of that amount feeded for the way and things go bad. Yeah, I mean, if it's 0.3 days, I think we brought 1,000% of the food needed, which is a lot. A group from the Central Republic are visiting. Okay. And the crafting bench is done. Amazing. So we've got our folks gearing up here. I think the caravan spot is right here. Yes. We got our horses, our bison. They're going to grab a handful of medicine. Should grab a chunk of bread. Hunk, yeah. Perfect. Then back up. One horse packed. Bones is ready to go. Toll Panzer grabbing the last few loaves. Boom. And then I think that should get them on the... ready to boogie. Forming caravan. Forming caravan. Giddy up. Yo, that's so cool. So he actually puts a rope on Hamish and leads him to be like, you're going to be our pack animal while we explore. Man, I love it. I love it. Bread. It's a great look. The ruins in here of this cracked tile. We really got to work this and get this finished. Which actually reminds me, we get rid of that palisade. How are we on granite? It's coming along. A few people can't claim beds because too many people are trying to stay here at the same time. We could throw down some beds in the stables. But I gotta be honest, I don't really want to. What I do want to do is make another bedroll. Just because if they're going out in a group of two, Bones and Toll, they probably ought to have bedrolls, both, so that they can sleep. Yayo's caravan mod, which shows them walking, clearly is having a couple of weird graphical issues. That mod may not be in the best shape still. How are we on wood right now? Empty. It is almost winter time. It's the middle of spring. This is why we have no wood. All of our growers are just busy planting and harvesting constantly. Nobody gets anything done. Oh, I see though. There's actually a lot of wood up here. We just need to haul it. Almost winter, yeah. I said it and I immediately was like, that's not correct. That's not correct at all. A motel, is it possible to build on other maps? Yeah, we could actually make outposts. That's a big thing that you can do, is you can set up outposts. Here you go. And there's all sorts of outposts that are modded in. So we could set up like trading outposts. We could set up like farming outposts. So if we ended up having a lot of characters that we didn't want to like keep around, we could just throw them out into outposts. But right now, because we're doing the whole map challenge, it's kind of like, it's kind of hard to make outposts because I want everybody in the village. The problem with it is like, I need people in different sections of the village so that they are busied with different things. Like, okay, so we actually have like the noble district. Something I should probably do is like the agriculture district, which would be all of this and this. And I would keep people like chocolate in here, along with probably Cassie. Who's in here? Blairy? Yeah. I could expand it to include like here for the fishing district. You know what? I'm just gonna think this out. So if I was to do this, the agri district would be I love this song. I love all the songs in this soundtrack. Honestly, they're all so good. Such a top tier soundtrack. I think the storehouse would have to be included in this. All of the farm would have to be included. The inn, the temple, and the hospital, as well as the marketplace. So the idea for this is that I want people stuck in certain parts of town so that, for example, if I put chocolate on this, it will ensure that he does not go work down here or down here. So it forces him to stay as the tailor. I will allow all of this, and I think I'll allow the fishing district in here too. It does kind of make a bit of sense. We'll allow that because I think there's going to be a bathroom made down there. And I'd like it if everybody could also enter the palace. Not the whole palace, though. But the throne room would be important. I suppose in the gardens. Okay. All right. Color before it rots away. At some point, the village will spill outside the walls. Yeah, I mean, that's the intention for this. Is like, I'm going to keep the walls here, but the fishing village and the charcoal district are going to be outside. Of course, it's while two of my people are away. The Cult of Cain is at a high price for a mercenary squad. Again, at mercenary squads. I don't know how I feel about this mod. I'd rather the Cult of Cain just be attacking me, which I guess they are, but there is a flame bow, which I don't love. They are attacking immediately. They are unusually clever with their tactics. And we'll notice some of our traps. We got to get into position right now. You three. You two. Let us get... Hoo. Woohoo. You two here. I guess I'm going to put you two here. I didn't get the scorpion moved up, which is disappointing. I literally removed that so I could put the scorpion right there and get the open shot. Blairel, we're going to put you on that. Dr. Sean, you're going to stay the hell away. Yan, you are also going to stay the hell away. Why is Yan obsessed with coming down here? This should not even be... It's not even home zone. He's always out here sleeping. This looks very bad for Yan right now. Like, very, very bad. Exclude the palace, revert the zone. No, because I don't want the agriculture guys going, like, down here. For the most part, I do want them access to the sauna. You know what? The agri district is, like, quite big right now. Let me just do one last thing, because I forgot to do this. It should include this sauna. Why do they raiding? I mean, the Dark Elves attacked us before and we took a lot of their people. So that's probably what's going on. The Brown Ocean Pact assemble! Yan, you gotta like... I'm just sending you into like... the throne room right now. Okay, most people look like they're gonna get here in time. Oh no, they're gonna go around. Oh, they're attacking him. They're attacking the travelers. This is great. The crossfire with our archers here. Absolutely top tier. Turg is... Ooh, got stabbed in the brain. Shot in the brain. I don't even know if I want you out here right now then, if that's the case. I mean, 100% you should be using combat command, but I'm going to move you over. I'm going to put Faye in your spot. I'm actually going to turn you on self-tend. And have you tend to yourself without medicine. I just need that patched. These guys are getting absolutely gadded up. These poor dudes are getting mowed down. They are fleeing. Wow. That didn't take long. Cassie, can I get you to go on this little spot? Turga, I'm actually just gonna let you go do whatever you need to do. And then these guys, I think I'm gonna have on search and destroy. The plebeians from the Western Republic are also fleeing. These goddamn firebows are awful. This... this would kill a lot of the dead grass in this area, which would be good. I'm a little bit worried about what happens if it gets up here, but I feel like we can stop it if it gets to that wall. I think we're good, man. Who are we capping? 8, 5, 2, 1. Well, probably not 2, 1 or 5. Are you all just mercenaries with mercenaries backgrounds? Yeah, see, this is, I really hate this about this mod, is like you just don't get, every character you get is basically the same because of it. You're a Fletcher. I'll cap you. Good save. Good save. Good save. That's why you need a 4-tile thick ground that won't catch on fire. Yeah. This dude is dead, man. This dude is burnt to a crisp. I don't think there's any saving him. Mad Boom Rat. Oh, God. Flute. Thank you. Turg. Oh, we don't have any hospital beds, do we? Not at the moment. I'm just gonna have you reset that. Oh yeah, you're capturing him. I love how it's like Blander is going to save Turg. He's the only other person who's bleeding. Oh, this guy also. What about Cassie? Can you save this guy? I need to save people because we're going to take a huge hit when this guy dies. So that defense stopped a killing ground. This worked really well. Like, I'm pretty proud of how this turned out. And we managed to get to all of the positions like quite quickly. Not my style. That's in 9 hours. Oh, these poor guys. Yeah, you're ripped. Stop, drop, and roll was funny. It's always nice to see. Let's strip these axes. What do you got? An elephant tusk? I'll take that. You have a steel knife. I'll take that. And you have a tambourine? Yeah, man, I'll take that. No wonder you died in combat. We got really lucky with the fact that there was a bunch of Western Legion people here. Also, that took the bulk of the heat off of us. The dogs picking up the corpses to come up here and feed to the pigs. Not that I think the pigs are really going to pay attention, but... So I'm just going to open that up. How are we doing? Could possibly we tend to Turg, who is bleeding out the brain at the moment. Kinda seems like it might be important. Also, our quest. A real hospital is much needed. I mean, we have it built. We just don't have it populated. But you raise a point. You raise a point. We can do that. I would like to know 100, 105, and 90. Straw bed, 100, 105, 98. Fur bed, 100, 107, 101. Well, all right. Well, it's easy to figure out then. Can an end table serve more than one lamp? More than one bed? Yes. So I think I'm going to do this. Is 4 beds enough for one hospital? Oh, I guess I could do that. 6. Of course, don't have enough beeswax. This is kind of the loosey-goose plan for the hospital right now. Oh, we could even put some dressers in here. That could be nice. What if I put chests in? And then I put medicine in those chests. And I instead put beeswax candles on all of those. I like that more. And then I'm actually going to make the front an alchemist's shop, which was kind of the original plan. I'd be okay with this. This looks good to me. Our caravan has arrived at an ancient complex with 1,000 potential loot here. We have no idea what's inside. It has ancient fences and car frames. Confusing. It's not a ruin. We're going to mount our horses. One of our horses had a baby while we were on the road, which is hilarious. Hospital would be cool. Go away for 10 minutes and coming back to a big fire. We got raided. We got attacked by mercenaries, which I should probably keep an eye on. This occurred to me. I need to claim these steel walls. So far, this is fine. All right, Bones, you're going to go in first. I've recently found a mod after we started this game that replaces all this stuff with medieval components. Do either of you guys have construction? Not really. But it doesn't mean you can't. All of this is much fire. I like that I get steel ingots for breaking down these walls. Okay. Ancient comms console, ancient operating table, enemy terminal, hermetic crate. I want that. I need to know how bad this is going to be. Pretty bad. Okay, we're not sticking around here for sure. Yeah, get the hell out. We're leaving this place. What are we doing here? This is a bad idea. Reform the caravan. It's gonna take all of you. It's gonna take, I'll take that steel, I'll take that infra, I'll take that arcanium and whatever the hell this all stuff is. All of you, we'll take those herbal meds. I'll take that beer. I don't know where that came from. Sold. I can't stay around there. That doesn't work for me. Healer's hut or court physician. So the healer's hut is actually meant to be like out here. I want a witch's hut out in the forest. But that's a bit further down the road. How's this guy doing? Death in 1 hour. Crows coming in to feast on the carrion. This will make sense in a minute. I need the inner walls to be done, and they're where the palisades currently are, so. Well, everyone seems okay. Blander is scratched up a little bit. Valeria is tending to this guy up here and feeding him. Is that it? We got one prisoner from that entire raid? I feel like we whiffed that. It is a very good prisoner, though. We'll convert them, recruit. Well, the inn is a mess. All right, you're up. Let's make this for guests. I guess you guys are fine. Ish. These are the guys we saved to ensure that they can get off the map in time, so. Stats of that dude in the prison? Pretty good, actually. He's got 11 double crafting. He's a Fletcher. Ooh, a night owl as well. Technically, the carpenter's house was meant to be a Boyer or a Fletcher. He's also a good archer, so we could move him into here and move our berserker Phelan out. She is technically not a crafter. Honestly, she should be on those caravans, is what she should be. With stats like that. You're attending to Flu Viral, who is down here. You got bit by that boom rat, but that's about it. Nindral is on death's door. No, you're fine. I'm not worried about an infection on a guest. It'll get sorted when it gets sorted. All Terrible had the same backstory, yeah. A Dragon, the Furian, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the agency. Welcome to our medieval village. And the gang is back. With a new horse in tow. Another male horse. Which I think is more male horses than we want. We only have the one female horse right now, which is not ideal for breeding. Because I just love how the inn is always... There's always life in the inn, no matter what. Like any time of day, there's always people coming by, stocking it up, having drinks, playing music, taking naps, eating cheese. Ooh, is that new cheese? No, it's just garbage cheese from down here. 87% complete on the cheese front. A feast of Loic. That's the Dark Elves. Ooh, a trading fair. Depending on the ritual quality and as long as it's possible, between 1 and 6 trade caravans arrive from friendly factions. Depending on ritual quality, participants will get a boost of mood. You need to have at least 200 silver near a valid trading beacon for the fair to work properly, or else participants will receive a cheap trading fair mood. Interesting. So, there are some things I need to be able to do trade properly. Numero uno. I need a cart. Tenonia. Sick with an infection. I need this cart to be centrally located because this is how trade beacons work. Is via this wooden cart. Which also means I'm going to need like a chest of gold next to it afterwards. Technically, I can actually place both of those right now. So why don't we do that? I am going to have to go with a wooden rustic chest, I think. Guys, can you stop getting infections? I'm trying to keep you alive, and you're making it very difficult for me. A masterwork dresser in the hospital. At least all the fire is gone. I was actually hoping it would clear out a lot more of this. I was kind of hoping the fire would spread and do all this. But baby steps. People are just sleeping all over the place. Get those rooms cleaned. These rooms? Nah. Nah. They get cleaned when they get cleaned. We're in no rush on it. You're a rustic chest. Okay. I'm gonna leave all that stuff. I guess flu viral must be our best constructor. 14.66. He's gonna specialize really soon. Which is nice. Larry's exhausted. Running around feeding mashed potatoes to everybody. Go to bed. Consuming awful cheese. Blairy, go to bed. For the love of God. You're going to hate that cheese. No, feeding a fine meal. She's going to pass out on the floor any second now. What a good doctor. She's like, I got to wash down that cheese. Give me a better meal. Feeding another fine meal to the other patient. It's quite hot here, he says. Yeah, it's 32 degrees. You're not wrong. Masterwork wooden end tables. Good. This will be much nicer. This will be a much, much nicer place to have a hospital. And it will clear out all these rooms. Boop. 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 In fact, it'll clear them out so fast, I'm going to do it right now. $10 for this bed, Bob. $10 for this bed. Oh, interesting. This button here actually tells you like what it should be. You should be $30 beds. Resting. Okay, they are. This is hilarious. They're so beaten up, but I'm like, yeah, you're gonna have to walk to the hospital. Get the hell out of the inn. We gotta sell these rooms. The Central Republic has left me 300 gold. I appreciate that. You know what? I don't like that there. Put it here instead. This is gonna be silver. It's going to be critical. Okay. Nindrall, you're still at death's door. Your lover died. I'm sorry about that. All of your friends died. I'm also sorry about that. But, you know, maybe that's what life as a mercenary is all about. You never know. I think we're going to continue our flooring as well. How come your pawns don't complain about hot rooms with all the earths in spring and summer? You can save wood if they're off. Yeah, I mean, it's just... I can stop them from being refueled, but I can't turn them off. Because either my mod is not working for that, or I forgot to put that mod on. There is a mod that allows you to turn those things off. Where it is... I'm not sure. It might only be for like campfires, but I feel like all the hearths should typically have it. So I don't know what I've done foolishly there. I've decided this should probably connect. Especially because all of this wheat is going to get stored up here, so I'd rather them have a straight-ish path. You know what? Let's do that. And this is just walked so frequently, I guess. It's become packed dirt. I'm okay with that. You can drop that stuff off, little horsey. And we'll get it sorted. Oh, goodness. All right. The flax is starting to come in. This barrel is meant to hold flax. This is no longer meant to hold flax. Preferred, we'll put you on preferred. That should work decently well. You're on preferred. You're on important, which you shouldn't be. Because it should always store out here first. Has occurred to me that most of these bills can't reach this storage. But you know what? Whatever. BB steps. Little BB baby steps. All our silver should get hauled up there. All right. We're back in action. That's a Mechanator compound, so probably not this, but ancient ruins? Could be anything. Timber. Timber. Let's go beat up a bunch of nomads and steal their timber. I feel like going out and exploring these ancient ruins is not the worst idea we've ever had. Maybe we do that. I guess you know what else? With these hearths here, I don't know that I need these marble hearths anymore. Yes. Play the instruments on stage, Dr. Sean. Oh, you know what we do need, though? We haven't done this in a while. We've got no lampposts. We have no iron or steel. Iron. We used it all to build this grill. Ooh, do I have a ton of steel, though? I sure do. In fact, as insane as this is, I have enough to make a steel stew pot. And to make a steel stew pot, I will. Those mercenaries are going to get eaten. Can't see anything. It's like so dark. With the foggy rain. In the middle of the night. The middle of summer. The first day of summer, actually. The first day of Jugust. Your ass is like a foot, Madnik. It's dark. I can't see anything. These guys are not having a great day. They're living, though. They're going to live. Hooverarl also in here. You're fine. Healer. So these are all marked as healing beds. Excellent. This now means I can say herbal medicines. critical, copy, paste. I can then take this less important herbal medicine basket and put it here. And then any overflow medicine will go in there. Actually, I'd probably rather these be barrels instead of food baskets, because barrels store 3. These store 5. These store, what, 1? 1. You know what? If we have 50 medicine stocked in here, that feels like it'll be fine. All right, we're gonna send a caravan out in the morning. We'll see if we can't explore. Fire some stuff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My greatest fear of Bubba. He's starting a fire starting spree. Dr. Sean on the case. Immediately goes to him. In his light leather lamellar armor. And his fancy sanguine deer pious cap. And he's like, my good Bubba, you accursed jerk. Stop lighting fires in the inn. You're safe. I'm here for you. Wow, we got pretty lucky there. Spending time alone. Is he? I mean, it said he calmed him down. But at the same time, it also still says mental fire starting spree. No, yeah, he's done. Holy moly, that's amazing. He just got a stern talking to, and they were like, that's good. That'll do. How are my bees? Raining, raining, raining. All right, bees. Not today, then. So we're going to go to this place. We're going to send Bone Daddy and Toll Daddy. We're going to give them Hamish, Stallion, and Snow. Bones, Toll. We're going to give them, it's 0.7 days. Apparently they have 3.2 days of food on them already. I'm just going to take like 20 bread. All the medicine is gone. You're going to take 2 exalted medicine. It's being moved right now, and I just don't want to redo this. So that's okay. Is there a Hellsing mod? Like to hunt vampires? I mean, technically, I guess that would be DLC. We have a vampire house, House Sanguine. We also have a Pandora's box to open. And the smoker. God damn, look at this, man. We're cruising through tech today. I think we've done more tech today. Oh my god, we can take smithing. Sucks the intermediate cooking, man. Go straight to smithing. We've done more tech today, I think, than we have in the entire 7 days previous. Gathering skill outside can get berries, yes. So, iron ingots that I don't have. I'm gonna build a smokehouse here, is my plan. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Ew. No, it's not my plan. Shazbot. Where am I gonna build a smokehouse? Here? I suppose it doesn't have to be very big, technically. I do think this is a really good idea that this is like overflow vegetable storage, because right now it seems like we need that. I have a bunch of honey in here, which is confusing me because honey is not meant to be stored in here at all. Isn't this where honey's meant to be? Preferred. Oh yeah, honey. Get the hell out of there. I'm also going to put demigriff feathers and claws in here. See if we can get that out of storage. We're back up to a normal amount of milk coming in because we're only making good cheese now, which is almost done. Our first set of good cheese. Is your bison supposed to be tied up, or is that the visitor's bison? That's our bison. We, where are you guys? Yeah. The bison is our heavy pack animal. So the idea is that Bones and Tollpanzer ride horses to the location and they take the bison with them. And then the bison, you throw everything on the bison's back and that comes back. Backpack. Bison, you're right. Sorry. We throw it on Hamish's back. Hello? Meow. Kitty cat. So they'll go explore the ancient ruins. This kid is just like throwing down gang signs in the bathroom constantly. Apparently he really loves making a mess wherever there's a bath. I've not seen the sauna in use, which I'm a little disappointed at. It is awful. Ah, that's why. Nobody's been cleaning this room or any of these rooms. Which you better believe would make them awful. This is a medieval village. You gotta stay tidy. Hi, Mona. Yes. Hello. This little grandma's just looking at me like, excuse me? Excuse me? I'm here for pets. I would like them, please. Thank you very much, sir. I have a bunch of slate blocks. I'm going to do some slate blocking for this little smithy zone. I think that might look nice. Methinks smooth slate tiles. Like that. Growing up in a place where he sees a lot of death, mostly of outsiders. Yeah, Hamish. He's been around the block a few times now. Kirk, what happened to you? Why are you wounded? Stabbed with a training crossbow. Is that... Who stabbed you? No, that was days ago. You're fine. All right, all right. This guy's running around. He's doing research in the prison. I love that Dr. Sean does research in the prison. I am realizing by restricting him... Oh, man, you might as well cast Research Command. My Ring of Holding is finally deteriorated on Blairal. It looks like she's got the whole kitchen sink on her back. What is she wearing? Research pouch. She's got a backpack. She's got smoke bombs. A ton of meals. Fried eggs, willow bark, onions, and lentils. I love it, dudes. I'm very happy that everybody is getting armor on the regular. I'd really like this granite to move in. I really need this wood to move down. Yeah, we're running a little low on timber and stuff right now, too. Because I some stuff we need to tidy up. Excellent. This is all done. We have almost no granite, but we have a lot of granite blocks that need to be moved out of the field. So I think it's just kind of patience right now. These guys are chugging along, going across the mountain. We might pop in and talk to the nation here on the way back as well. Just for fun. Prototype construction is now ready. Bronze tiled, anvils, bar fences. Oh, so much. The furnace, the anvil, the smelter. 200 granite blocks for a smelter. So I think that's going to go out here. But the furnace and the anvil will all go in here. There is $2,000 worth of loot at this ancient ruin. Y'all don't mind hopping on these horses. Where is this ancient ruin? Huh? Is this just it? There's like nothing here. Posture check. You don't have a hydrate? Hydrate? Thank you. I'll hydrate. Grave robbing time. I mean, all of these sarcophaguses are open. It said there was $2,000 worth of loot here. And I am not seeing that. There is a bunch of iron. I wonder if maybe I shouldn't just like disassemble anything made of iron. You know what I mean? I'm saying. Is this perhaps where the real value is? In all these walls made of iron? These guys aren't really good at constructing, but I mean, hell, I guess why not, right? Why are you putting all the food on the ground? What? I love that this is efficiently unloading inventory. He's like, I'm just going to take everything off of Hamish and just throw it everywhere. The yellow walls, probably bone. These ones are bone. 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 Bone mold. Which is something we could do. You know what? Actually, they're ripping apart these walls pretty fast. Maybe I will just let them have a bit of fun. Ethics will skip the brutal oblation. I'm fine with that. I'm hoping I can use all of this iron to fix lampposts. Oh my god, the stew pot. Simple stew, fine stews, weak stews, vegetable pots, boiled beans, and onions. Hearty stews, hunter's stews. So it looks like they can only make like one stew at a time. I guess you make stews and then you put them in the pot. Boiled lentils and onions seems like the one to go with. We're going to put that at the top of the menu. Raw herbs, spices. Also going to turn this one on do forever. We're then also going to say probably make sausages underneath that. Do one per person. And then grill sausages, one per person. I wonder, is this going to be the same sort of thing that, like, if I put a stew in here? Hunter stew and hearty stew. I can't make those, can I? Stew. Vegetable pot, weak stew. Yeah, boiled lentils and onions is what we'll do. And hopefully that'll be good for everybody. We have all these trees in town that need to be cut, but all of our farmers are so busy with the harvest. How come we haven't planted anything here, Larry? Harvesting grass in the no petty jobs, low, smart forest. That's your job? Are you joking me? If you're going to insist on doing stupid things in the middle of the night instead of going to bed, I'm at least going to get us some herbs so we can make so-so guys. These guys are sleeping. Are they sleeping in their bags? They are. I love that. This is one of my favorite mods. They actually use their sleeping bags so they don't take penalties. Yeah, we're at 105 iron ingots already. Yeah, down here, feeling depressed. Nature running. I'm a little bit worried because of how much Yan spends his time outside the walls. You know what, man? You know what, Yan? I'm actually going to restrict you to the home. You're a baby, and you're obsessed with going out into the jungle. And I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. The building here is coming along, so we can start talking about how we do this. It's going to be one of those and one of those. It's going to be two of these. That's got to go. Might be a little bit of a trickier one to get to, but we'll get there. One there. That will be one here. But I probably want to wait to do that inside piece first. You're going to be... Sorry, where actually is my planning on this? Yeah, that looks right. It'll be here, here, there. This one is going to be blocked up here, blocked there. So this has to go Wall, embrasure, wall, embrasure, wall, embrasure, wall, embrasure, wall. Sorry. Embrasure, wall, embrasure, wall, embrasure, wall, 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 wall. Yes. That is correct. Slowly, we'll transform this into a half steel, half granite wall fortress. As this kind of becomes our main way in. So we can have people shooting from in here, all along these walls for anything that's like up in this area, and then all along here, and then have the choke point, which is where most of our melee guys are going to be, along with the tower. Kids always need to be restricted. They daydream so much. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Yan is meant to like follow people around. I haven't played a lot with the children, so I don't know how long it takes for him to figure things out. Hey, my Timberwolf rug. I said this was going to be installed in Cassie's house. I think I'd like to keep that promise. We'll put it there. I hope one day Cassie can have a baby. I have all these candles. A lot of them don't even have wax. 5.5, 44, 21. I feel like I need a million more apiaries. Good job, lads. You are strip mining this place right now. I think that's it. There's a bit of iron down here, but there's also a warg. I feel like maybe we should just get the hell out. You're having a bath. Let's let you finish this door. And then we'll go. Ancient ruins. These ruins could contain anything from cryo-sleep caskets and artifacts to rare weapons and armor. These ruins are certainly defended by a number of threats. I feel like we got the wrong location. You know what I mean? We're gonna go there. And then there. Tolpanzer, bones. We're gonna take all of that and all of that. Oh, 630 iron. Hell yeah. Take all that good stuff. 64 herbal meds? I don't know what happened there. A dead hair? I probably not. Probably don't need that. All right. Kicking. More bees. Make a new base that focus on bees and honey. I mean, that was kind of the original idea with the mead. But it turns out it's just way more efficient for us to make beer. And way better. Oh, Blair is exhausted, are they? Oh, yeah, they are exhausted. You should probably stop doing whatever you're doing. I had her out here all night planting herbs. It's cool to see them actually take this little path that I've made. Bubba's hauling up potatoes. This dog is eating hay, which I didn't realize. Does this store hay? Yeah. So this should be gone. All this hay needs to be stored out here. A pack of deer have wandered in. 2 male deer aged 114. I'm going to guess they're brothers, born days apart. Oh, that could be really bad. That could be real, real bad. That can go. That can go. This can go. This can go. I want to move that scorpion here, but I guess I'm not really in a rush. Please stay outside the walls is all I would ask of you, giant, monstrous deer bears. Get a wasps instead, train them to protect the colony. I mean, there are death stingers in the medieval overhaul, which are basically giant wasp monsters. Somebody has to move those basic components. I didn't realize. I had 10 basic components out here just deteriorating in the sun. That is really good to know, though. These broken carts, of which I have 2 more. So there's another 20 basic components on the map. Where are those stored? Here. They should probably be down here in the smithy. I'm going to say. Caravan has arrived at Banmass. What do you got? Hens and roosters. They've also got an insane amount of honeycombs. I don't have any money on me. I don't think I can afford anything here. I mean, I could sell a big chunk of this herbal med, but I kind of need herbal meds. Hey, these guys are great to trade with. They have all these honeycombs. They have chests. They have hides. Chimera hides. Steel ingots as well. Off you go. Fantastic. We know what's available there now too, so we can check that at any time and we can trade with them as is required. Oh, this is so nice. Just getting it all cleaned up. I wonder if we shouldn't have bigger trap fields. I really need more growers. Which I guess these guys kind of do a little bit of, so. Caravan has arrived at the inn on the lake. I just want to very quickly go check their... Oh, cool. It automatically took their priorities off as well. It set them back to normal. So they're not just like automatically constructing now that they're back home. Yes. Okay. This is a patchwork of steel and embrasures. I want to embrasure more of it. But it's just extremely valuable the way it is right now. I don't know if I want to move this scorpion turret. Because what's nice about it being here is where this ends up being the front line. A lot of people just like line up right here. So having like this automatic scorpion turret that does a ton of accuracy at close range is kind of handy. The truth is, I mean, this entire tower is going to get broken down when this wall gets finished, so... Oh, look at this. Flew viral. 15 construction. An expertise in constructing floors, in repairing broken down and damaged structures, in creating complex and beautiful buildings, or in constructing massive amounts of buildings quickly and efficiently. I'm going to give him architecture. He's our best guy, and we have quality builders, so he's always the one who builds things and has a chance of turning them into masterworks. If I place it there, I potentially hit the defenders. It's pretty unlikely I'll hit the defenders with that scorpion, no matter where it is. Because here it actually can't shoot. It can only shoot on like an angle this way. And here, it can't shoot back, right? So it only shoots out here. That's the thing, is it's basically like once they pass the opening and get into the main fight, that Scorpion becomes useless. Meanwhile, here it's like kind of always good. We're gonna send this guy on architecture, is what I'm gonna do. Hi. Meow meow. You want to say hi to chat today? What do you think? This is Cindy coming in. You want to come up? Come here. Come on up. Come on up. Meow. Meow. Yeah. I don't know if she's coming through the microphone at all, but she's just meowing nonstop at me. Hi. Come up. Come up. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Both cats today. Uh-oh, hold on. I just saw Slaughterer Bones. Who is Bones gonna kill while I'm dealing with my own cat? Hi. You want to say hi to everybody? Let's pick you up. Yes, good girl. Say hi. Can we get some meows out of you? No? Just purrs? You have my attention now, so you don't want to meow anymore. Is that it? You have what you wanted, which is attention. Yeah. I thought so. I thought so. Can we get one meow? Meow, meow. Hi. Cindy really likes it when I stick my finger in her ear. I don't like it so much. Okay. Okay. Oh, look, a new one. This is Cindy. She doesn't make a lot of appearances on stream. She mostly sleeps. Bones has had a mental breakdown and is going to vent his anger on my animals because he had to leave the colony. I despise traveling. Leaving the security of our colony is terrible. I'd never even thought about this. Okay, I should send Blander on missions. And like, who else? Phelan? I think I might actually start sending Blander and Phelan on missions. Rancher and Raiders. Supremacist Raider. What do you think? Meow? I asked her that and she fell over. Didn't I have extreme wanderlust before? Yeah. Yan would be able to do it for sure. He's, oh, look at this. He's like, I'm gonna slaughter this lamb. Where are you taking this? That's my question. Are you just butchering it? Because I'm actually just fine if you just want to butcher baby lambs and, you know, bring their corpses back. You're actually helping out the colony. Thanks, Bones. You can go on that mental break anytime you want. As long as you don't kill Mrs. Honkers. If you kill Mrs. Honkers, we're going to have a big word about it. Well, everybody is back from their adventures. We've expanded the wall, added in an addition to the pen. We've got all of these houses made. We are setting up to do the fortress next, the military fort. We just got a ton of iron and steel brought back in. Smithing is halfway researched. We're going to start having actual equipment. We have leather armor on all of our people, and we ought to be making leather helmets. Though we are technically not at the moment. throw a couple of these in here, just for good measure. I have no leather. Never mind. Never you mind. Oh, you know what else I don't have? Count equipped on these guys. There we go. 7 out of 14 for the leather armor. That's really nice. Yeah, we'll probably get rid of the cowls and we'll probably put in leather helmets. Next. You know what? I'm just going to queue that up right now. Even though I don't have leather to do it. We're going to do X per person, count equipped. We're going to get rid of cowls. Bones is no longer slaughtering random animals. Okay. I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. The night view is sweet. Yeah. Well, now that we have all that that iron and stuff, we can build more wooden lampposts as well, so we can light up like this southern district. I think tomorrow the plan is going to be get that fort online with any granite that we managed to dig up. We could probably build the other houses down here, especially if we can figure out what they are. And then I think it's plan out where our next growth is. Clearly, we can go on adventures now, which is really exciting. So if we start taking Blander and Phelan out on adventures around the world, I think they could get up to some real good trouble. And I am really excited to move into also the caravanning phase of this massive challenge. But this is good progress today. So we're going to leave it at that. Thank you for joining me.